Hi guys, and welcome back to more Minecraft. So in the last episode, we finally found some diamond. And it's not in that chest, it's in that chest. So I'm going to take one of these, and some glowstone, and some redstone, and we are going to make a philosopher's stone. So a philosopher's stone is 4 redstone, 4 glowstone, and a diamond. And there you have a philosopher's stone. So just to demonstrate for those people who might not know this, I imagine most people do, a philosopher's stone can transmute, I guess, one material to another material. You can charge it up and do bigger areas at a time, and you can charge it back down again, obviously, if you want to just do sort of one square at a time. You can also change the mode. C opens up a crafting window, so you can craft on the fly. I've forgotten the button to change the mode, so never mind that. But the most important thing about this is that this is used as a crafting recipe in several other things. The main one of those is the transmutation tablet. So I am going to go and cook a bit of stone into smooth stone, since I need smooth stone to do this. So I'm just going to pop that in the furnace. And a transmutation tablet will be the philosopher's stone in the middle, obsidian around all 4 corners, 4 edges, and then smooth stone in the corners. So this might take a second just to cook, so I'll probably just skip to when this is cooked. Okay, so we have our 4 stone, our 4 obsidian, so now I'm going to go into crafting, and I'm going to make the... oh, did that wrong. Okay, so it's obsidian in the corners and stone on the edges then. And that will make our transmutation tablet. Notice that the philosopher's stone does not get consumed in any of the crafting recipes that it's used for. So don't worry about it being expensive. And there we go. Finally, this is complete. This is a very important sort of first step, I find, in Minecraft. I'm just going to go and cut down some trees. I don't really need the wood. Actually, I'm going to sleep. I'm going to sleep till morning, and then I'm going to cut down some trees. Okay. So here we are. First thing in the morning. Let's go cut down this tree farm. What the hell? Okay. I don't know if that's because that tree's on the edge of the desert biome, but it's like... it looks kind of awesome, actually. It's like a sort of golden colour. I haven't been out here in a while. So I'm going to cut down these trees. I don't really need the wood that much, but I find wood is quite a good... quite a good thing to transmute, because 1 stack of wood is roughly 2000 EMC. So I tend to use quite a lot of wood. At least if I have an abundance of it. I tend to use quite a lot of wood in transmuting. Because you could put like 1 stack of wood. Oh wow, that did all those trees. You could put like 1 stack of wood in, and then say you were building something out of stone, you'd get like 2000 stone out of that. Which is quite a lot, really. Probably more than you need for most things. Okay, I'm going to let the trees decay, and I'm going to come back up and collect the saplings. But in the meantime, let's go try out the transmutation tablet. What the hell? How did you get in here? Piss off! No slimes allowed in this house. But maybe I left the door open. I don't know. I hope it didn't spawn. Right. The transmutation tablet. Left side is input, right side is output. When you put things in for the first time, like arrows, it will say learned. So it now knows how to make arrows. Arrows have an EMC of 14. So if I put anything in there which is at least 14 or greater, I can then make it. So I can have 32 in there, so I can turn that into 2 arrows. Now, as I put things on the right side, they will be consumed. See how the wood is decreasing as I make arrows? But if I don't want to, if I want to just put more than just whatever stacks in there, I can just dump the wood into that little fire bit and it will just store all the ECM, and then I can, for example, just shift click and make a ton of arrows. So I've now got just over 2 stacks of arrows. Let's just teach this a few things that I've got on me at the moment. Right, I now want to make a bow. It's something I've been wanting for a while, and now that I can make loads of arrows, it seems like a good time. Now, I always like to keep my philosopher's stone on my hotbar, so that I can use the crafting functionality of it. So let's make a bow. I always do that. It's the wood that's curved, not the string. A bow with like a straight stick and curved string would just be terrible. Put some stuff away. Okay, so now we have a bow. That's a pork chop. Now we have a bow. Hopefully now creepers shouldn't be too much of a threat. Nor should ogres, really. Hopefully. Maybe. Probably famous last words there. Okay. So, now that I have all of this stuff done, I have my transmutation tablet, etc. Actually, I know what I need. I need some more covalence dust. The next thing on my to-do list is to start going to some new ages. And if you don't know, if you're not aware of the mod, an age is basically a dimension. It's a world with random properties, anything from time of day to the speed of time to the biomes and the size of biomes and lots of things, randomly generated every time you travel to a new age, and it is done using books. Which, come to think of it, I don't actually have any reeds, or do I? Oh no, I do. Okay. Or sugar canes, I guess they're called. I do have some sugar canes, so I need to plant sugar canes because I need to make quite a lot of books to do this. Oh yes, my saplings. So the way Mistcraft works is, basically you... Jesus Christ, that's a lot of saplings. Basically you take a book, and you put it in the crafting bench, and it makes something called a linking book. Now what a linking book does is, links to the current age that you're in. So this here, what I'm in right now, is the overworld. So if I was to make a linking book while in the overworld, it would link to the overworld, to whichever spot I'm stood on at the point that I make it. Now that's very important, and I'll get to why in just a minute. But the second thing that's really important in Mistcraft is something called a descriptive book. And for a descriptive book, all you need is a... let's replant the tree farm, shall we, while we're here? For a descriptive book, all you need is a book and a feather. I don't know why a feather. The magical properties of feathers I'm not well versed on that. But yeah, a linking book and a feather. Sorry, a normal book and a feather. And that makes a descriptive book. Now, ordinarily, a descriptive book is simply... it just takes you to a random age. You open the book, you click on it, and it takes you to a randomly generated age, which will have completely random properties, much like I described before. So it could be just one biome across the entire land. I need to go and see if I've got any feathers, just bear with me. So yeah, it could generate a world that's just like one single biome across the entire land, or it could have loads of biomes in like a checkerboard pattern, it does sometimes. And just lots of different properties, really. So when you go to another age with a descriptive book, you have to remember, and it's very, very important, you have to remember to bring a linking book back to the overworld. Because if you don't, what will happen is you won't be able to get back. If you travel to the overworld, sorry, if you travel to a different dimension and you do not have a linking book, you cannot get back. There is no way to get back. Well, there is technically, with some kind of cheating. If you're okay with going into creative mode to get back, you can spawn a portal block, stand in that to go to the Nether, and then come back through the Nether portal, and you'll end up in a random spot in the real world. But legitimately, there's no way to get back if you don't take a linking book. And every time you travel back from a different age with the linking book, it gets dropped on the ground, so rather annoyingly, you have to keep making a new linking book for every age that you go to. Right, I want those reeds outside to grow, because I need quite a lot to make quite a few books. So I am going to sleep until they've grown, and I will edit you guys back in once that's happened. So I will see you in a moment. Okay, so I've harvested a few sugar canes. Not that many. It's taken kind of a while to grow, so I'm just going to leave that to grow again. And while I was waiting, I have actually passed the 15-minute mark. Ooh, I keep leaving this open. It's kind of bad. Okay. So I have passed the 15-minute mark for this episode. So I am going to end this here. And then I'm going to see if I can condense a few things to make some more sugar canes. So in the next episode, I can start actually travelling to some other dimensions and show you guys that, and also try to find some useful stuff. So once again, thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.